almost everybody that goes through a divorce in Colorado will need to consider mediation. Most courts in Colorado will not hear sometimes a temporary orders hearing, or certainly a permanent orders or a final hearing in the divorce unless mediation has been attempted. So it's important to understand what mediation is. Mediation is an opportunity for you and for your soon-to-be former spouse to meet with a neutral. It's not a judge, and this person does not have any power to make decisions in your case. But you meet with them, best off represented by a lawyer, and your soon-to-be ex also represented by a lawyer, so that the mediator can work with both sides and be seen as a trusted neutral when direct negotiations haven't worked. The mediator can suggest ways to resolve disputes. The mediator can suggest areas of agreement to build upon. But the most important thing is when you're represented by a lawyer in a mediation, your lawyer and your soon-to-be ex's lawyer can help advise you as to what would happen if the mediation fails. What's your most likely outcome in court? And when you go to a mediation without representation, those are mysteries. And so oftentimes people take positions that are much more difficult to reconcile. But when you know what the likely outcomes to be in court are, then you can work more productively towards a resolution. What I often say to folks is, like, people can come into a mediation at first with one position being here and one position being here. But with good representation, you understand the likely outcomes in court are actually here to here. And it's much easier to negotiate between those two places than between places that could never be a result in court. But so mediation is you talking with, represented by a lawyer, a neutral third party who will help to suggest resolutions. And when a mediation is successful, you sign what's called a memorandum of understanding, and the case is resolved with a settlement agreement that avoids trial and the great expense of getting ready. Another important thing about mediation is that you're keeping control of the outcome. You and your soon-to-be ex are, quite honestly, even though you may not really feel nicely towards them right now, are the two people most qualified to fully understand what has gone before and what you want your future to be, and to design that future as creatively as possible. This avoids what can be a very difficult circumstance where, with the best representation, you go before a judge and you can have the best lawyer and be in front of the best judge, and yet you're still turning over your life, your assets, your debts, your time with your children, and who makes decisions about them and other important aspects of your life to someone who's going to get to know you for 2, 4, maybe 6 hours. A mediation gives you the opportunity to craft those solutions yourself with the guidance of your attorney and with the mediator, so that the solution that's crafted works best for you.